Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're setting up Strudel's 4-foot by 2-foot DIY cage that I built this past summer. This video is a more relaxed vibe, so if you're looking for a more laid-back setup experience, you're in the right place. If you're after an instructional step-by-step setup, check out my other video I'll link above with Chip's cage. Otherwise, sit back, relax, and let's get started. I had to order some more platforms to prepare for the bigger space. This long platform is actually one that I ordered, and another one that went in Chip's cage, but I need to have even more, I realized, so some of them are on the way. For me, setting up the platforms is always the hardest part. In my head, everything builds off of these bases, so I'm basically picturing the entire cage at this point, which is why I'm moving them around so much, but I just want it perfect for him. I would think if I were to live in this house, what would I want where? So that's kind of how I do it. So like I mentioned in Chip's video, I ordered 2 massive boxes of this bedding, but I didn't love it. It was too dusty for me, so I ended up not even using that second box, and I have been experimenting with other bedding types since. Another issue is the amount of blue tape I found. I had a miniature stack of it by the end, but was able to very carefully pick all the pieces out. So I have been switching out this bedding pretty frequently, and at this point I basically have all different brand bedding in both of their cages. So just something to consider. For substrate boxes, I have been looking at Gitzu so much lately. I live in the States, so it's super expensive to ship over here, but I was thinking maybe I could justify it if they were having a good Black Friday sale or something, and I ordered a large quantity of things that would last me for a while. If any of you have any of the products, I'd love to hear which ones are worth it in your mind, just because the shipping price is determined by the weight, and obviously sending a lot of wood is going to be heavy. So this is the bedding that Buke Estate so kindly sent us to try out. It's super soft, so I've been using it kind of as a nesting box material and putting it in each of their multi-chamber huts. Oh my gosh, you guys, speaking of the cork logs, the grapevine woods, all that stuff, I have been looking everywhere for bamboo root. I've seen so many pretty cages with it, and I want some so badly. I think the hamsters would love it, and it's just really nice to look at, honestly. So if you know anywhere that is shipping it to the States, selling it in the States, I will literally love you forever because I cannot find it anywhere. As much as I love the summer hides, it is a bit past summer at this point. The weather actually has been all over the place on the east coast of the states. One day it's hot, one day it's cold, so my thermostat has been having a bit of trouble keeping up with all the changes. So they have plenty of bedding for warmth, but when it's slightly hotter in the apartment, I wanted to make sure they had a bunch of ceramic options to keep cool. I saw this post of an Instagram account I follow, and they were selling some of their old Hamster products, so I went ahead and picked out a few ceramic items, and they're on their way right now. I'm hoping to include them in the next video. Let me know why I was being so stingy with the sprays. I swear I added a lot more a few days later. I made this whole spray video on the different types of all of them and then was so excited to put literally half of the ones I had in the cage. So it got spruced up a lot, let's just say that. Anyways, I am making a fall vlog, which I'm pretty excited about. I haven't done a vlog style before, so I'm thinking of doing fall activities, a fall cage, something like that. I already started filming parts of it, so I'm trying to get that together as fast as I can before it becomes too much of a holiday season and less so fall vibes. Strudel is so funny because any type of little object I give him, like a wooden chew, this little flower and herb donut, he brings down to his lair, so it looks like he has nothing up top, but underneath he has a whole stash of all of his little toys, chews, everything down there. These alligator chews are Strudel's absolute favorite. Anytime I put one in, it is gone within the first few minutes. It's funny because if I give him a different shape, like the longer toothbrush ones, he cannot get it in his hideout hole without a few tries. I don't know how to explain it. You know when a dog has a stick in its mouth, but the stick's so long that it can't get through a smaller doorway? It's kind of like that with his chew and the hideout hole. Right here, he said, "Not today. I'm going right back in." Overall, I think Strudel loves his new cage. It did take him a little while to readjust to all the changes. We did move to a new apartment and he got a new cage, so for a hamster that is completely understandable why it took him a bit to get back into his routine, but he's definitely coming out more now, which makes me so happy because I missed him so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am working on that fall vlog, so stay on the lookout for it, and I will see you guys hopefully very soon.